Poor communication is the #1 driver of negative vacation rental reviews. That's the reality. A unified inbox for vacation rentals pulls Airbnb, Vrbo, and Booking.com messages into one feed. This makes sure no guest gets ignored and no inquiry is missed. Faster replies mean higher communication scores, better search rankings, and the 5-star reviews that compound into more bookings. Guesty Lite gives you the ability to deliver the quality of response of a large management company. Guesty Pro adds AI-assisted replies and team collaboration when you're ready to scale. According to a recent Guesty survey, positive reviews are now the top driver of occupancy and the second largest driver of revenue in 2026. But here's the problem. 1/3 of operators report that 5-star reviews are increasingly out of reach. Even flawless stays are earning no more than 4 stars. What separates the hosts still earning 5 stars from those stuck at 4? It's communication. The industry standard is called the golden hour rule. When a guest has a problem, whether they cannot find the lockbox code, the Wi-Fi is down, or the neighbor's dog is barking, their frustration compounds with every hour they don't hear back from you. 1 hour feels like a reasonable wait. 2 hours feels like you don't care. By hour 3, that guest is writing a negative review in their head. Research shows guests only feel adequately supported when they receive 3 to 5 personal communications during their stay. Yet 2/3 of guests get 1 message or fewer. That's not a high bar to clear. By making sure to meet these expectations, you're going to get a lot closer to that 5-star rating. Let's look at the communication impact at a glance. Consider a pre-booking question. In a manual setup across multiple apps, this often results in a missed notification and a lost booking. With a unified inbox, you get an instant notification and send a fast reply, which saves the revenue. Consider check-in trouble. With a unified inbox, you send a 1-click reply from the dashboard. Crisis averted, and you're still on track for a 5-star rating. Then there's the mid-stay request. Manually, that message gets buried in personal notifications. With Guesty, it sits at the top of the priority list, leading to a review that says, "Host was so attentive." Finally, the post-stay follow-up. Usually, this is forgotten in the chaos. With automation, a thank you is triggered, creating a consistent 5-star flow. A unified inbox solves the host burnout problem by eliminating app hopping. You know the drill. An Airbnb notification pops up on your phone. A Vrbo message is buried in your email. A Booking.com inquiry is sitting in a tab you forgot you opened. By the time you check all 3, 10 minutes have evaporated, and you still need to remember which guest asked what. A Guesty unified inbox collapses that chaos into one screen. Every message from every channel is sorted by urgency. You don't have to log into 4 different apps to see who is waiting on a reply. This also eliminates the black hole message. Some messages just vanish. They land in your spam folder, they get lost in a sea of personal notifications, they show as read when you accidentally swiped past them when you were distracted on your phone. With everything in one place, nothing disappears. You see it, you answer it, it's done. That Vrbo inquiry that would have gone cold while buried in your Gmail is right there, marked as unread until you've actually handled it. Guests also expect consistency across platforms. Simply repeating a request to separate team members is frustrating enough to tank your review scores. A unified inbox means every guest gets the same high-quality experience, regardless of where they booked or which team member is handling communication. You deliver the same response time and the same professional tone. Here's a pro tip. Guesty users can access internal notes and conversation summaries. Any team member picking up a thread can see what has already been discussed without asking the guest to repeat themselves. And with Reply AI analyzing the sentiment of incoming messages, you get suggested responses that match both your voice and the emotional context. A frustrated guest gets an empathetic tone. A quick logistical question gets a quick logistical answer. There is no off-brand messaging. There are 3 ways Guesty Lite turns conversations into ratings. Number 1 is instant response via automated messaging. Over 85% of customers expect quick and proactive communication from their hosts. That's a high standard when you're juggling a day job, family obligations, and a 1 a.m. check-in question. You set up your check-in instructions once. Every guest receives them at exactly the right moment, personalized with their name, property details, and arrival date. It happens without you lifting a finger. To your guests, it feels attentive. To you, it's 0 effort. Number 2 is keeping everything in context. When a guest messages you, Guesty shows their booking details right alongside the chat. You see the check-in date, property name, previous days, and payment status. There are no more awkward "which house are you staying at" follow-ups. You look professional because you have the information you need, exactly when you need it. Number 3 is the one inbox psychological advantage. This is subtle, but you'll notice it immediately. When you feel organized, you respond differently. Your tone is friendlier, your replies are faster, you're not stressed about what you might be missing. That calm confidence comes through in every message. The property manager who is on top of things gets the benefit of the doubt when small issues arise. The host who seems scattered gets the 4-star review that mentions communication could be better. Guesty Right builds the professional communication habits of a large management firm into your 1 to 3 property operation. You get the unified inbox, automated scheduling, and guest context widgets that keep your response times tight and your reviews strong. The results speak for themselves. 84% of ratings received by Guesty property managers are 5 stars, and every 30 seconds, a Guesty-powered property somewhere in the world gets a 5-star rating. As your portfolio grows, Guesty Pro scales with you. You can assign specific conversations to team members, you can use Reply AI to draft responses in your voice, including automatic translation for international guests, and you can build advanced workflows that trigger different messages based on reservation type, guest history, or stay length. Start with the foundation and add sophistication when you need it. Let's address the frequently asked questions about unified messaging. 1. Can I really see messages from Airbnb and Vrbo in the same place? Yes, Guesty Lite uses official API integrations to pull every message into one centralized feed, including guest details and booking status. You can also view email, SMS, and WhatsApp conversations in the same inbox. 2. Does using a unified inbox affect my response rate on Airbnb? It affects it positively. Because you're not logging in and out of different apps, you reply faster and more consistently. The Airbnb algorithm rewards quick responses with better search placement, which means more booking inquiries. 3. Is it hard to set up automated messages in Guesty Lite? Not at all. You can set up scheduled messages for common touchpoints in minutes, including booking confirmation, check-in instructions, checkout reminders, and post-day thank yous. Templates are pre-built, you just customize them to your voice. 4. What's the difference between Guesty Lite and Guesty Pro for messaging? Guesty Lite gives you the unified inbox, automated messages, and guest context widgets. Guesty Pro adds Reply AI for AI-assisted response drafting, team assignment for conversations, and advanced workflow triggers. Most hosts start with Lite and upgrade as they scale past 4 or 5 properties.